Hello guys, and today it's not a review, even though I got the Ragefire, but it is a versus that includes the Ragefire. Yeah, the explanation for that is I want to test the Ragefire a bit more, and the day isn't really nice, it's a bit windy and really hot. So yeah, I'm gonna wait like a day or two. Also, I already uploaded a video, so versus videos are much easier to make. Anyways, the anyways is a word. It's not a correct word. Anyway, the versus is over the double punch and the insanity rage fire. Let me just get a bit closer because of the dumb microphone not being long enough. Really? Why? Why did they make you this short? Anyways, so of course, as usual, I will go over a short review over both. Let's go. The double punch, I already have a review of, but let's go over it. We have two moving front barrels, no insert attachment plug. If it had insert attachment plugs, that would be really cool. It has a grip, 4-grip over here, which you can just get. Two magazine wells, which is the gimmick over it. You can have two magazines in, and you can then just fire with one trigger pull from the left one, and when you release it, you can fire from the other. And yeah, real fast. You can also use just one or both, whatever you want. The trigger pull is a bit long, but it kind of has to for the mechanism. Also, you have a rev trigger, which is actually really nice, and unlike the Moto Blitz, there is not a hole in between the rev trigger and the finger guard, which means you can't get your skin stuck in there. Yeah, that was awful with the Moto Blitz. I constantly get my finger stuck in there. I don't like it. The grip is real nice and comfy. It will fit all hands. Only problem, some small children won't be able to reach the trigger. With my long fingers, can only use the basically this part, my finger, which is what you want to use. But for some smaller kids, I'm 6'4", I think. Yeah, 6'5", almost 6'6". Okay, yeah, 6'4", let's say. Then of course we have this built-in stock, and batteries are in there. We also have a jam door, which I opened because you cannot rev with it, or it won't rev with it. It will rev. That is a pretty long rev up time, because mainly of the flywheels being huge. If you want more detail over this blaster, just go watch my review. And this is the model, the Ragefire. Almost said Moto Blitz. I'll just go over the main blaster, not the attachments. I will leave that for the actual review. Okay, this is not a nice format for this blaster. Let's get back a bit. Damn, this microphone. You have this front barrel, which is rotatable. Also, when you manually rotate it, it will move the chain and the wheel inside that moves it. So technically, when you rev it and rotate it, you can just fire it like that. You do not have to actually have it auto rotate. God damn, this microphone is making this hard. Okay. Of course, the blaster does not have an stack barrel lug. It has two sling points, one here and one in the back. Also has this front handle which moves in like two ways, so you can move on this hinge, and with the handle you can move. Also, you can bend it. It's not built very well. We have these like X-shot Picatinis. I don't think they are real Picatinis. We have this, one right here, one here, and one on this side. Of course, this blaster is belt fed, and it comes with this belt that holds 400 darts, 40 darts. And you can buy more. It's okay quality. With most of my actual darts that I use, darts won't fall out. With older darts, they will fall out, but it's not as bad as some. Then on the bottom here we have two of these buttons and this one hole. This is really hard to see on video, but this you can untwist from the I hope you didn't get flashbangs. You can untwist it and pull this thing out that is used to put on your tripod. I will not go over the tripod, as I said. Then this switch limits the amount of pivot, up and down pivot, when you're on a tripod. So if you put it on, and it will usually go like this, but if you activate that forward, it will stay like this, which is really nice because it's more stable like that. Then we have this other switch which will let you manually rotate the chain, which is really nice for reloading. And if it is, unlocked, you will not be able to rotate the barrel. By the way, sorry, it's really loud because it uses 4 AA's that you can fit right in here. And you of course heard the ref up time. Yeah, and these grips right here, they are a bit wobbly, but they're overall really good. And what you can do with them is you press it in, and after that you push down to fire. And yes, if you do try to stop the barrel, the spinning barrel, you will kind of feel like it's breaking, because it probably is, and it will not fire or it will slow down based on how much you're slowing it down. And the trigger isn't bad, it's actually a really good build. I just don't know about it. Anyways, now the biggest thing, they're both heavy blasters. This one is super great rate of fire, maybe even better than this, great capacity, real good ergonomics. It's not that heavy, but it is a heavy blaster. This one too, this one just looks more like a heavy blaster. One big difference, this is a full auto blaster, so you just press and hold down and it will fire. Now to my opinion on it, which one do I like more? Now, they're both really fun blasters, but let's talk about full auto against binary trigger. That's this whole video. I like full auto, but I like semi and binary trigger more, for two simple reasons. First, the feel. This just feels better to shoot. You feel the dart pushing in. The trigger pull is just really good, even on the model blades. This is just push and pull down. Maybe if it was like the turbine with the standard trigger, maybe it would be a bit better. But no, it just has better feel. Second is conservative. You might be thinking, well, if you're a heavy blaster, heavy gunner, why would you be conservative? The main thing, while I do not have many mags for this, I have 40 total rounds in the 10 rounds I'm using, 10 round magazines I'm using. This I have 40 round chain, and the chains take much longer to load, they're less easy to load, and you just fire this. You don't usually burst or single shoot this. This you can very easy burst, because you can just do a single trigger shoot and that is a burst, or you can just go haywire and just fire off all 20 rounds. Also, you can just buy worker 22s, which then you have 44 darts capacity. So yeah, this isn't really good because I didn't film my review, but why did I take such a long pause? But yeah, I just wanted to make this, and I didn't want to make a review yet because it needs some more testing. But once the review is done, I'll probably put it in the comments, if that still works. Actually, description is better. Anyways, so this was actually a shorter video, as you can see over there, because I have a monitor over there. And yeah, if you want to see my setup and all that, you can just go watch my Road to the Dream Setup episode 2, which I released today, or maybe yesterday if this video doesn't release today, because my Wi-Fi currently is awful. The video, that Road to the Dream Setup, is on like 2 gigabytes. It took 2.5 hours to get published. So yeah, pray that my Wi-Fi gets back. Anyways, my name is Nixie, and bye bye.